Hi, I'm going to show you today how to make cashew cheese with no cashews. This recipe was recently on BuzzFeed. Everybody really liked it, but when I read through the ingredients, one of the base of it is cashews. And I don't really want to go and buy cashews. For one, they're expensive, they're hard for me to get, I have to go pretty far to get them. And to be honest, I really do not need to be eating that many nuts. I mean, I already eat a lot, and I would just prefer to use the micros and macros from tofu than from cashews. So I'm getting rid of the cashews for this recipe, and here's how I did it. So the recipe starts with 2 potatoes and just big pieces is fine. So 2 potatoes, 1 carrot. If you want your cheese to be a little bit darker, you can put more carrot than this. And the recipe also calls for a quarter of an onion. If you like more of a strong flavor, you can use up to half. Put a little bit of water on that. And then just boil it until it's soft. I have one ready here. These are already softened vegetables. You want to save the water, so scoop out the vegetables and put them in the blender. Okay, then you want to add about half a cup of water, this water that you boiled your vegetables in. I actually got lucky, I had just right about the right amount. So then instead of the cashews, we're going to use half a box of silken tofu. This is not the kind you find in the refrigerator. This will be on the shelf at the store. It does not need to be in the refrigerator at all. This will have a little bit of water in it. You want to pour that off. And then I want to cut it in half. And I'll save the other half for later. I'll show you a trick you can use this for later. Okay. To substitute some of the flavors that we've missed from the cashews, I'm going to add about half a cup of nutritional yeast. This is nutritional yeast. It's full of B vitamins. It's really good for you. It especially has a lot of B12 in it, which vegans need. It's just generally pretty healthy. It has quite a bit of protein in it, really. For 1 tablespoon, you have 3 grams of protein, so not bad for 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to put about half a cup of nutritional yeast. if you're buying it in this can, it can get kind of expensive. This can is like about $5. However, if you buy it in bulk, this is 1 pound, and it was like $6. So I just buy one of these a long time ago, then I buy these regularly and just refill my jar for use at the table. Now we're going to add some miso. This is miso. You can find it in kind of the health food area. If you're at Whole Foods, it's with the vegetarian things. If you're at another grocery store, you might find it with like the yogurt and butter and things like that. It's made from soy. It is a fermented food. So you always want to put it in kind of last when you're cooking with this, because you don't want to kill all the good stuff that's in there. There's a lot of information about probiotics for gut health if you'd like to research that. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of this. If you decide later that you want to add more of the miso or the nutritional yeast, that's just kind of your preference. Kind of mix up your cheese however you like it to taste. Then it's 1 teaspoon each of garlic powder, salt, and onion powder. 1 teaspoon of each of these. Okay, and that's it. And then we're just gonna blend it all up. And now we have cheese sauce. Pretty good. Okay, so you have left over this extra half of your tofu. You can use what's left over to make kind of some frosting.
I want to help.
Some cream cheese type frosting. You'll just use the other half of your tofu. Again, obviously it has to be silken. The refrigerator kind will not work for this. Start with about 1/3 cup of stevia.
I want to do stevia.
And just a little bit of lemon juice.
I want to do it too.
Probably about a teaspoon. And then a couple drops of vanilla.
I want
When you finish with your cheese sauce, clean that out, put that in there, mix it up, make yourself some frosting. Taste it kind of as you go and add more stevia or more lemon juice or more vanilla, however you want it to taste. And then I use it like to dip apples in or to put on top of like my oatmeal or something like that, or put it on top of like a cupcake that's kind of carrot cake-ish. Anyway, so there's 2 new ideas to try with silken tofu. Have a great day.